Hello, I'm live. Now let's see if I can figure out how to get OBS to go live. That would be nice. Let's see. Start streaming on your streaming software. Well, I did that. Apologies. New tech and such incorporated into the chat. How are you all? Good evening. Hope you can hear me. We'll find out, I guess. If you can hear me, please say so in the chat if you're here. Well, maybe I'll restart OBS. 1 second. This won't change anything for you. It literally only screws up my shit. I am live. Hello. People can hear me. Incredible. So that's already one huge tech problem from last time solved, which is no one could hear me. So that's major. Congrats to me. Now let me see if I can get the next level of this live going, which is I would like to be able to show you streaming software connected. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe my big tech dreams are being thwarted right now. I'm learning OBS, the OBS system. If anyone, I assume there are people out there who actually live stream professionally who maybe know what I'm talking about. But I was trying to do this so I could show you my screen at the same time so that we could watch the live stream together. But my YouTube stream is not showing up in OBS, and I don't know why. Sorry for the delay, y'all. eNews fooled me. eNews tricked me, and they're sabotaging my live stream. Basically, I like read all the articles, and they're like, "Oh yeah, eNews is going to start live streaming the red carpet at 5," and I was like, "Fantastic." I'll start at 5. And then I checked in at like 4 p.m. and they had changed the time of their live stream on YouTube to 6:15, and I was like, 6:15? Why is that? And then I went back and I looked at all the articles, and they were like the articles were like, "Oh yeah, no, it's going to start at 5 on the E network. Like you have to have a television, you have to and I was like, "Okay, so that's copyright infringement. So we're not going to do that. We're going to wait for the creator cam which begins at 6:15, but I was hoping that I could show you my screen beforehand so that we could all look at Getty images together because they're already like rolling in. Let me see. Let me see what can be done. 1 moment, please. It's too bad because I have funny little things in OBS that I've learned how to do, and now I can't do them because I don't know how to get it to stream in here. But thank you all for coming. I already saw on Instagram. Oh, select stream. Yes. Okay. Select stream. Yes. Slowly but surely. Yeah. Okay. So like let me show me the people. It's let me select the stream and it said it's excellent. OBS has deemed my stream excellent so far. But it's not actually. Yeah. No. Yeah. That one. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I've already seen an outfit that I love, and it's of course Meg Stalter, who's dressed up like Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet, and I love that. I think that's very fun. Also, honestly, kind of indicative of like, I don't know. When I first saw that dress on Kylie, I was like, yeah, that's a dress. Chrome Hearts dresses I find are like dresses you could find anywhere, you could buy anywhere. You know what I mean? They don't ever feel very, for being so expensive and like such an exclusive brand, they don't feel very special to me ever. That's my feeling. Okay. It's a baby step situation here. It's like 1 step forward, 5 steps back. Are any of y'all watching the stream anywhere? Perhaps on a real television that you have. Some of us don't have real televisions, which is everyone's very horrified that I don't have a real TV, but I have a computer. I have my illegal websites that shan't be named. Hello. Oh my god, please, is this an honor? I don't know if this is an honor if to watch me, like, stumbling through technology live. Technology I've never used live. Well, basically, I was hoping that this would also kinda be like a trial period for this for using OBS because I'd like to have it all in place once we get into, like, Oscars, Met Gala stuff. You feel me? Okay, I don't know what I'm clicking around in at the moment. Yeah, YouTube. Stream my YouTube. Yeah, you're connected to my account. Great. Okay. So why can't I? It just keeps telling me streaming software is connected. It's like, great, dude. So show it to me. What if I turn that on? Nothing. And what if I turn that on? Nothing. Well, on YouTube TV, Ruth Ann, that's Lux. YouTube TV seems like the way to go. Okay. It's a shame because I did learn how to show you my Getty, and I do see it on the screen, but I can't show it to you. Damn. What's this? Insert ad? We're not going to do that. That's crazy. Add stream marker, share. Select stream, and I'm selecting the stream, baby. And then nothing. Okay, hold on. Manage broadcast. Let's say it's Critic Choice Awards. Oh. Oh! Bro, did I just figure it out? Did I figure it out? Or did I not figure it out? It said it. It's saying that it's streaming. They're handing out awards on the carpet? God damn it, why are they keeping me from the thing I wish to see? What types of awards, Ruth Ann? Like real awards or like like made up red carpet awards? You know, like slaying the hardest in 2026. It's crazy to me that I have the job that I have and that anyone wants me to be on the internet or live streaming because I really am one of the most technologically inept people I know. And I should not be responsible for any of this, really. Well. Should I hold up my phone and show you pictures of Getty on Getty one at a time? Could do that. Let me see. I'll continue messing around while we chat. I can also pull up, let me pull up. Let me pull up an Instagram account with official credits and such. And actually, wow. Hannah Einbinder really always gets some of the best Louis Vuitton dresses, I gotta say. Her and Emma Stone really get lucky. It could just go so wrong. Oh my god, did you guys see, oh, people yell at me when I say this name wrong. The sisters. Haim. Am I saying it correctly? Are people gonna yell at me? Haim, SD Haim, I believe. One of them got married over the weekend in custom Louis Vuitton. It's pretty cool. I think people don't. Oh, more than one ingestion is usually in the primary. Okay, so now it's mad because it senses OBS, and yet OBS does not. But like, oh boy. Send one stream to the primary ingestion URL and one stream to the. I'm out of my depths. Oh, and now I'm seeing myself on delay, which is insane. Okay. Well, y'all. Oh, so they're handing out real awards. I feel like that's the new trick for like streamlining these long ceremonies. Damn. I was hoping I was going to figure out how to do this. Hold up pics, yeah. Maybe that is just what I'll do. Because I don't want to like leave you guys in the lurch until this live stream starts. And even then, it's like we're just going to have to watch the live stream separately, I guess. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying to learn the new texts. I'm trying to be as cool as the live streamers who do it professionally, but alas. I just really don't understand. Sorry. One more shot, and then I'm just going to show you Getty pictures as I pull them up on my phone until the live stream starts. One last gasp at OBS. Actually, let me do what I always tell my mother to do and Google it. 1 second. My mom hates when I tell her to Google things, but it's like that is how I figure out everything. Okay. Actually, so I'm going to shut down OBS and then yes. Thank you all for joining me in this troubleshooting hour. It's literally on-job training. Yes. Okay. Select stream. Selecting stream. No one ever prepares you for being a live streaming professional. There's no handbook. There probably is a handbook. I haven't read it. Yeah, this is like way beyond my skill set. Yeah. So can I start streaming? Yeah, public. Oh, select, right? This is what we have to do. No. I'm getting the runaround. Just select that broadcast, baby. Now show it to me. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to show you on my phone. We're going to do it old school. I'm on Do Not Disturb anyway. Who cares? Yeah, I just saw Hannah. It's very, I feel like something like Victorian, something historical is going on, as always. I mean, I feel like that's always a reference in Louis Vuitton, but I don't know. Or I keep saying Esty, but I don't even know that that's her. One of the sisters, the blonde sister in that group getting married over the weekend, hers felt very Victorian in a fun way, but like futuristic Victorian. Okay, 2026 Critics' Choice Awards. Don't worry. The live stream is going to begin imminently, and you will not have to listen to me. Just pull up random. Let's go for newest. Ease black carpet. Okay. Newest. Let's see. Let's see if there's anyone I'm intrigued by. Brightness all the way up. Hmm. Oh, right. All the Stranger Things children are going to be there. Right? I guess they're not children anymore. Did people watch the last Stranger Things? I couldn't bring myself. Okay. Here is Jesse Buckley. The way it's like totally washed out on the camera is very funny. I'm so sorry. You can kind of see her. I like this drop waist thing going on. I like these big bows at the low hip. Is this good for everyone? Are people liking this? This is why I wish that like people with like magazines or the red carpet itself or something with like a professional integration with the technology would just hire me to do this because like I just want to show up and talk shit. I actually was trying to convince Substack recently to send me to the Met Gala because I was like, it's literally the perfect environment for me because I could be on the press line, but no celebrities come and actually talk to you. And I don't want them to come talk to me. That's why I don't want to be on a press line at a red carpet. That was always when I worked at like People and Page Six and stuff. That was always my worst nightmare because I'm horrible at thinking of like questions off the cuff and like, I don't know. It seems way too stressful. But I would like to be there judging from afar and not speaking to any of the famous people, but analyzing them in real life. Because also, I think it would be better to see a lot of these outfits in real life. Okay, early trend of the night, I'm going to say, I have to remember where my cameras are. Big bows, large, voluminous swaths of fabric. That's fun. I don't know who that woman is. I didn't even check. I just got so excited about those. Catherine Lanasa and Grant Show. Don't know who they are. For anyone new to watching a live red carpet with me, I don't know who anyone is. I really we're actually lucky we're looking at Getty because now I have all the names at my disposal, but I really am bad at knowing about who people are. I don't know if I don't think I could go independently because you have to like get press accreditation to go. I wonder though if I could get it. I should look into this. They're very strict at the Met Gala is the problem. And so I don't think they want anyone who's like not, you know, historical, like, a big media institution there. But I wonder if I could like throw the weight of my followers around. I don't think I have enough though still. I think they want it, I think they want like hundreds of thousands. I don't think 20,000 is gonna move the needle for them. But I do think if Substack requested, Substack has enough media weight that I think Vogue would think that's interesting and like a place they want to get into that they don't understand how to get into, Like they're not the right vibe for Substack. Um, but yeah. So I do think I need them, unfortunately. I don't know if they would let me do that either on the phone, but I think I was trying to make the case for them because I think it would be good too because they would have a live stream of the red carpet that people would tune into and they could run it through all of their like social media accounts and they have a live stream feature on the website. It would get people to tune in for the Met Gala and then I get content, they get content and they can clip it up real nice after the red carpet. And that stuff goes like crazy gangbusters for big media institutions, so I don't see why it wouldn't for Substack. Anyway, I made that argument to one of their, but maybe perhaps I'll remind them in this new year that they they need to let me do that. I was also trying to convince them. This one I think is much more doable. Oops, just knocked my computer almost. This one I think is much more doable, but I was trying to convince them to help me put on a screening for readers of The Devil Wears Prada 2. Because I think that would be really funny to watch together. And like, when has a movie ever been more in my wheelhouse? Probably never. Also, I think it'll be bad. I think it'll probably be not so good. Yeah, exactly. We do. That's a great point. Thank you, Lego Bunny. We do have YouTubers in the White House. We have TikTokers at the Met Gala. Hell, let me in there. But yeah, it's and the Met Gala is just again, so specifically my niche of live stream coverage. Like, just judgments of beautiful gowns, gorgeous gowns, as Aretha Franklin once said, but from a great distance where no one will speak to me and I'll never be confronted. Oh, that reminds me, one of my predictions for, 2026, I'm gonna make a video, I think, of all my fashion predictions for the year, but my major one is that I think this is gonna be the year that a celebrity finds out about me and gets really angry and tries to clap back at me, and I think that's gonna be fun. 'Cause it's gonna be like, I don't know if you guys remember this. I remember this because I was at Page Six when it happened, but, Olivia Munn tried to, like, clap back at the "Go Fug Yourself" girls, and literally the entire internet was like, "No." Like, "Wrong. You're actually, like, deeply incorrect about the "Go Fug Yourself" girls." Like, they couldn't be more, fair or even keeled or level-headed about their judgments of fashions and, like, not critiquing bodies or, like, tearing people down, which is, what I'm meaner than they are for sure, but I definitely have similar personal personal rules around how I do fashion coverage. But yeah, I just feel like because Substacks bringing in all these celebrities, they're, like, getting them to come on the platform, maybe paying them to come on the platform. And I just feel like the ecosystem of Substack is inherently gonna lead them to me one day in a way they're not gonna like, and so you're all gonna have to defend me. You're all gonna have to stand up on my behalf when they get mad that I called their dress ugly. It's like, just change the dress, no worries. Or ask me first. I'm seeing all the same pictures over and over. This is the problem with Getty. Thank you so much. What time is it? Okay, it's 6. The carpet's gonna stop soon. Oh, did y'all see the, sorry, I'm just talking about anything that comes to my head while I'm scrolling through. I'm not interested in anything on Getty is kind of the problem. Because 'cause they're not showing me the best of the best. Um, y'all see those videos of Alex Earl and Tom Brady? So funny. So good. Why don't we get more celebrity gossip and journalism like that is kind of what I was thinking watching those videos is like, why aren't we having more boots on the ground reportage from random partygoers who like don't care about getting invited back to things? I mean, just be a legend, Be a legend for a day, never get back on that $300 million yacht or whatever it is that they're all cruising around in. Being on a yacht is weird, sorry. I don't know. I think it's scary to be on a yacht at this point with rich and powerful people. Why put yourself in international water position, you know? Haven't we learned enough about, like, what happens on these and, like, what goes on? Yeah, I think being mean about fashion is very different, obviously, than, like, being a Perez Hilton or something or just, like, ripping people apart for no reason. Oh, yeah, phones do get taken. Sorry, I'm just flipping the chat's got my brain flipping. I I'm just, like, one topic to the next. Yeah, I forget the phones get taken, I guess. It is boring. We can't get any good news anymore. Demois is, like, supposed to be where the good, like, boots on the ground and that's fake. All that stuff's fake. People submit fake stories. I mean, none of it's vetted, you know, longtime readers and listeners of me know that Demois and I have, like, a serious beef in the DMs about her being a quote unquote "real journalist." I said, "Babe, okay, whatever you wanna call what you do. That's not journalism, bro." Also, when you're doing, like, unmarked SpawnCon, that's not journalism. Like, what the hell? She's posting all these unmarked ads, and it's all like she has to deal with Backgrid. Anyway, I could go on and on about my beef with her, but it's mostly that she calls herself a real journalist, and that's she's publishing a lot of fake news that is not vetted. So, she also published that, of course, real ones know. She also published that American Eagle fake ad about the Super Bowl, where American Eagle said that this was long before the Sydney. This is how I knew American Eagle was like on a bad tip. Is this was long before the Sydney Sweeney thing at the Super Bowl? They just straight up like I think 3 days after the Super Bowl, after Kendrick's stylist had already confirmed, like, these are Celine jeans that Timothy was supposed to wear. That American Eagle's like, actually, those are his fiance's jeans, and they're American Eagle. And it's like, what? Like, if we're gonna lie at this point, lie better, lie more believably. What's the point of that? Everybody just catches you in a weird lie. Corset core. I feel like it's always corset core, man. We gotta find new ways to cinch and lace up our bodies. I know it's not easy, but Danae Benton. Okay, well, let's search her up on Google. Let's show the class. Okay, Danae. Also, for people watching the real live stream, if you want to name drop people that I can show people on my phone, I welcome it because I'm just scrolling and they're not giving me the choice selects. I guess I could filter this better. Oh, I see what you mean. What is this? What programs is this woman in? Sorry, it's hard to get. It's like when you have the reverse camera and you think you're moving the right way and you're moving absolutely the wrong way to show an image. We are doing more of this lately with corsets where we're cutting out the middle. Oops, I'm doing it again. I'm floating to the wrong side. We're just like chopping out the middle under the boobs. Doesn't move me. I didn't think I would like it, but I do kind of like the two different tones of red. Don't know why. I do. It's nicer. I feel like people are always trying to do this pink and red. But for some reason, I don't know, the bold, like the cardinal red with like the cranberry red works for me. Okay. Back. Let's see. Critic Choice Awards 2026. Let's see if there's anything new. Okay. We got Odessa. I don't know how to say her new last name. Azion? Here's the thing about Odessa to me is I'm obsessed with her mother. So to me, she will always be a star because her mother is like the number one star in my life, Pamela Adlon, for those who don't know. I should got a manicure. I'm doing a real close up on my fingernails here in an unflattering way. This dress, fine. You know, fine. It doesn't feel like anything new or crazy is happening here, but it's fine. Readers of my newsletter might recall, you can't really see them here, but I brought up right before the holidays that Odessa's eyebrows made me realize that we're having a new eyebrow trend. Maybe I can find one of her face. We're having a new eyebrow trend going on right now, I think, where ladies' eyebrows are starting to get flatter. So like no arch, just line and like way out into the temple almost. I don't feel any particular way about it, but it is interesting. Who else am I looking at? Jackie Tawn. These are names I don't know. Jackie Tawn. Thank you for doing the trend scouting on my behalf. Oh, I accidentally wrote Jackie Thin. It's the Ozempic. It's warping my brain. Jackie Thon, you said, yes. Tawn. I keep doing it wrong. Oh my god. Excuse me? Wetzel's Pretzels is sponsoring this red carpet? This is what I lose when I don't have a live stream feed. This is what pains me is I'm not getting primo Wetzel Pretzel spawn. Y'all, that's amazing. I mean, I'll say that I also saw Cold Stone sponsoring again, and I love Cold Stone when they sponsor, but just giving them a small cup of pretzels isn't enough. I need like a pretzels mascot. I need like a pretzels, like you got to walk through the pretzel hole or something. You know what I mean? Because this is the genius of the first year of Cold Stone sponsoring is the first year Cold Stone sponsored, the celebrities didn't realize like that they were entrapping them on the red carpet. So they would walk down the red carpet and then suddenly they were in a Cold Stone ad integration and they were like handing them cones and like taking pictures of them. And they were just like, you could just see really famous A-list people get like entrapped before they knew what was happening. And I was like, oh, this is such a prime opportunity when you have them corralled on the red carpet and they have to walk through this section and get their photo taken, whether they like it or not. You could be doing some interesting stuff there, that's all I'm saying. Like, I always compliment Doritos at the VMAs because they have that I'm not gonna remember his name off the top of my head, but they've made a sentient chip. They've named him, and he goes every year, and the sentient chip, like, wears a little outfit over his Dorito costume, and he walks the red carpet, and he's so funny to me. And I always think, like, they need to have this guy more in the mix. But anyway, I do like that approach, and I wouldn't mind seeing a sentient Wenzel Prenzel walking the red carpet. This woman is from that Netflix movie, right? Oh, I see the corsetry you're speaking of, yes. Oh, she got caught in the cold stone activation as well. Oh, they have that little girl from TikTok who does I like her actually. I think she does nice interviews. It's sweet. Although this is listen, she's very cute, it's very good, but also this is like why we don't have real media anymore is because celebrities want a little girl asking them nice questions instead of like anyone potentially asking them a question that's interesting or difficult or they don't want to answer, you know? Can't we have it both ways? Who's the other person I'm looking at? Michelle Randolph. Don't know her. Don't know her either. Again, an evening of me learning people's names whose faces I've seen 1,000 times. Michelle Randolph. Again, if you want me to if you want me to look up someone specifically on screen, drop a name in the chat. I'm available. Yeah, more corsetry. I don't know this girl. This dress is boring. Here, I'll show you guys. It's boring though. This to me is like you could buy this anywhere. This is like Mishki, Mishki business, which is fine. Fits her nicely. I'm also getting the reflection, the glare of my screen in the phone. Next time I'll figure out OBS for y'all. It's literally gonna be like next week, too. I forget what is next week. Not the Grammys. One moment, please. Let me pull my calendar up for y'all. Yeah, Critics' Choice. Is it not? I put it on my calendar. Golden Globes, maybe? Is that too soon? Could it possibly? Let's Golden Globes 2026. I always forget like how fast yeah, it's next Sunday, January 11th is the Golden Globes. So I'm going to have to figure out hopefully between now and then I can figure out what I'm doing wrong with OBS to make it work for y'all. It's just crazy to me how fast award show season is like upon you. I always think it's going to take a minute into the new year and it's not. Thoughts on Sarah Shahi? Let's see. We should have eNews live stream in 10 minutes. Everyone, counting down. Sarah Shahi. Let's see it. Who is this woman? What is she in? Let me zoom. One moment, please. I need details. I don't like the shoes. I'll start there. They're wrong. They're not bad shoes. They're wrong for this dress. I actually think this is totally fine. It does seem like this stripe down the side, this black panel, seems like something that was added in to make the skirt large enough to fit her, which I don't think it was. I'm just saying that is how it it seems like they thought it would come across as a tuxedo like pant leg stripe, and instead it comes out as an insert. I don't care for that. Otherwise, I think it's cute. I mean, the Critics' Choice Awards is also kind of weird to me because it's at a weird nexus of like black tie. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone who doesn't look at all of these red carpets professionally, but like I would say Oscars would be like the most formal black tie event, Golden Globes, maybe a second, SAG, maybe a second, then Golden Globes. Critics' Choice is like a little more casual. And so I think it just you get a weird mix of fashion where people like aren't quite sure how dressed up to be. But I think that this is kind of the right amount of dressed up. I'm sorry, you said someone else that I was gonna look up. Erin Doherty. I haven't seen Ariana's outfit yet. She already went? I can look it up in a second. Erin Doherty. I'm just thankful that Ariana is seems to have been freed from the beige pink purgatory that she's been living in. I'm doing this without credits, but, like, that is a Louis Vuitton shape that we have, like, 1,000% seen on somebody else before, and it's not. Oh, we saw this on Ariana Grande before in a pale like, a pale, pale green. This is the dress that I always referred to as the deflated yoga ball. I think Ariana's was poofier, but it's the same idea from when Ariana was at the like, that Palm Springs International Awards or whatever last year. It's posted on Instagram. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, is E! News Live? No, E! News is tuned because 'cause they're going live. Okay. Also, it's the creator cam, so God only knows what that is. God only knows what they're about to show me. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking up Ariana Grande, yes. Mm, why is it telling me no? Oh, because it was posted on Instagram. Can you guys hear me typing when I'm typing? Because 'Cause I've noticed that sometimes when I'm watching live streamers, I can acutely hear their typing, and it is very irritating to me. Okay, no, I've clicked on the wrong thing. On her Instagram? 'Cause I'm not seeing it, but I am seeing her Christmas hair, and that's fucking fabulous. Okay, screenshotting that for later. If y'all haven't seen Ariana Grande's Christmas tree hair, I highly, highly recommend it's on her Instagram right now. She posted it apparently a week ago. I've not been checking in with my due diligence apparently on Ari. Huh. No, I'm not seeing it on her Instagram. Let me go to check the tag. Mm, mm, mm. Let's see. Why are okay, she's showing me irrelevant things. Oh, the Grande I have to go to the stan accounts. I see. My mistake, honestly. Foolish me. That's where all the good stuff always is. I didn't know that that was I'm so out of the loop. I didn't know that was Ariana's. That's cute. Styled by Law, of course. What is it? Custom Alberta Ferretti. Here, let me pull it up on my phone so I can show everybody so we can all enjoy together. I will say, I do like this is a better pink for her. I'll start there. We've had some rough pinks in the past, and this is a one that does makes her look alive, at least, and I appreciate that. I will say I've noticed with her fashions lately, we're doing we're doing some very, like, 60s couture silhouettes is what I keep thinking, looking at her outfits recently, and I can't help this is beautiful, though, this is very nice. I just can't help but feel like these are the I don't know if anyone else has heard these rumors, but there's rumors that she's, like, angling hard or maybe has already gotten, um, Audrey Hepburn, the role of Audrey Hepburn. And I just keep seeing these, like, 60s kind of couture, a little bit Givenchy feeling gowns, and I'm like, "Right, we're making the case, right?" Like, we're trying to show the people just how much she looks like Audrey Hepburn. That's my feeling. I'm not mad at it. I mean, she looks great and all the stuff. The Grande Room. I had no idea I needed to be checking in on them. Anyway, I love, Instagram stan accounts. They're one of my favorite places for facts and information. They're the only ones doing this. Is what on YouTube or TV? The live stream? The live stream is on both. The thing is I don't have TV, and so they've boxed me out, and also it's I don't know, there's weird copyright infringement stuff that makes me nervous about, YouTube striking me or whatever, so I'm gonna watch the one that's about to begin on E! Entertainment's YouTube called E's Creator Cam at the Critics' Choice Awards. I'm a little scared about what this content is actually gonna be, but we'll see. I can also just do a quick click on YouTube to see if there's another live stream that might be more fun to watch. I don't think so, though. I think E has dominated this. Thanks for thanks to everyone who's watching this and playing it by ear with me as I figured this out. You guys are very nice and understanding of my weird, like, jerry-rigged live stream situation. It's too bad, though. I was hoping to show it on screen. I just thought it'd be way more fun if we can do it. It's always more fun if we can do this stuff together, you know? I hate having to, like, send you off to some, like, random live stream. Honestly, watching the AP live stream. Here's the thing with the A I watched the AP live stream, though, for the Tonys, and it was janky. They were, like, blurry half the time. They were, like, taking these weird shots. I'll watch it for now. Oh, I don't have volume because of my microphone. I can just watch William H. Macy's mouth move. Thank you. My mic got weird? Probably. I also was, like, messing with the sound I was doing volume stuff, so probably my just always assume I've done something. Just always assume I've fucked something up somehow. Oh, this sucks 'cause you can see it on my OBS, but you can't see me. Hmm, damn. Sorry, I just got pulled right back into my technological wormhole. It's, like, so unhelpful. Still just poking around on OBS. Hmm, one day. Oh, that was the wrong button. I'll try to have better mic etiquette. I don't actually really know what mic etiquette is. I'm not media trained in that capacity. I'm not media trained in any capacity, I think, actually, but probably I think that the mic needs to be closer to my mouth than it actually does. Mm, what else? Let's see if there's any who else is arriving? Natasha Lyonne, wearing sunglasses, looking very sparkly. There's a flare to her pants I don't love. It's a little it's kinda tight to the ankle and then bell-bottomy from there. Ooh, who's this wearing a hat? You know I love a hat. I don't know that I love a man in a pork pie hat, though. That's a little Kenna Kenna Kenor. Kenna Kenor. I've never heard of him. Kenna husband of Brett Lauer. Okay. of Severance fame. Very nice. Would love to see Britt Lauer now that you mention it. Let's see. Britt I've been liking Britt Lauer, the way she dresses lately. It's funky. Funky in a fun way. And I would say that this dress is also funky in a fun way. Let's where did I just put my phone? Let's pull her up. Let's pull her up on the phone. Let's pull her up on the phone cam. Oh, and the E! News creator cam has begun. Let's see if this is helpful to anything that we're whoever this creator is they have a dress that has a wide built out hip with then dangly gold things coming down from it, and it's really reminding me of, if you're a reader of my newsletter, Shanina Shaikh wore this dress that had, like, I called it a chip and dip bowl, and at the off the bottom of the bowl was, like, dangly pieces of crystal. It's a very similar vibe. Here's Britt Lauer from the back. I like that. I like that it's like one of those fuzzy socks up top and then open back, but then let me show you from the front. Just kind of full coverage bed sheet in a way that I love, actually. I love this, like, armhole. I love the draping. I think that texture is probably better IRL than it's coming across in imagery, but I like it. Let's go back to our creator. Oh, yeah, this creator cam's tough. And there's Ari. We're getting red carpet. I wonder if it's this woman's phone camera or if it's the lighting on this carpet is, like, really fluorescent and really washing out the pink again in a way. It's a beautiful dress, though. If anyone does anyone have a credit? I'm going to guess. I'm gonna say New Balenciaga or Valentino. Gucci Valentino. It's hard for me. Valentino is still so Gucci. Like, it's still so it's so Alessandro Michele that it's, like, it's hard for me to say Valentino because in my head, I'm like, "Gucci." It's Gucci. Does anyone know who the creator on the E E creator cam is? Oh, she has, a fortune teller thing. What do you call those? Those paper things you fold up? I don't know. I used to make them as a child, though, obsessively. So fun. Oh, someone's wearing a lot of leather. Is that Teyana? Yeah, I the whoever this woman's interviewing right now, what she just did reaching for her skirt, I would do the exact same thing, like, it's like a wind chime or something, like, my urge is to just swipe my hand through it and, like, listen to a jingle. Also, here's a real trend of the night, like, drapey in the front, drapey bits. I don't know how else to explain this, like, a top that's draped over the boobs and draped down the back. Kinda fun. Oh, YouTube's trying to tell me there's an error. Okay, well, then don't stop. Oh, yeah, they're doing the f they're finding their fortunes on the red carpet. To what end? I could not tell. Swaddled, I guess, is the trend that I would call tonight. Swaddle tops. It's kind of like a blanket draped across the body in a sexy way. Oh, yeah. Is this Teyana? They're literally only showing me for her from behind. Ew, and I believe she's in the men's Saint Laurent thigh-high leather boots we've seen so much of this year. Interesting. With a big feather boa collar. Very interesting. You know, Teyana is does have, like, a very strong personal style in a way that I do really enjoy. I but my thing with her always is I just want, like, one element to be taken back. Like, she is loves an accessory, she loves doing the most, and I think that's fabulous, but it's always just, like, one more thing that needs to be done to create the full outfit. I'm just clipping back and forth now from AP to this creator cam because the creator cam is not satisfying me. Oh, man, I'm loving this is what I do like about the AP though, is they film everything and they don't cut away for anything. So it's like you get to see the handlers, you get to see the PR people, you get to see the groomers. Like right now on camera is just like a lady with her full kit, and I respect that. I have I have been that fashion assistant with the full kit sweating, ready to lint roll at a moment's notice. Are you talking about Teyana? Is it a brown suit? I couldn't tell. See, and this creator lady, she's also petting people, like, people are petting her, she's petting people. Can't blame it. A lot of fun textures this evening. Can't blame her. Oh, I thought Fran was gonna come in here for a second. Another another bodice, another corseted bodice I see. Yeah, AP's just resting on the glam squad at the moment. I like to see 'em. Hmm, I don't know. It might be. Let me look it up on Getty. See what Getty has to tell us about Teyana Taylor's outfit. No, you're right. Wow, it comes across so differently in photos, that's crazy. It's kind of like olivey, to be quite honest. It's what do you call it? Is that khaki, I guess? I always get confused by the technical words. Hi, Franny. Hi, girlie, you wanna be on cam? I don't think so. You're not gonna come up here. Yeah, you know, I actually think it would mix better if the suit was darker brown. I think it would look better with the black. I like the necktie, though. Hmm. Yeah, you know, I to be quite honest with you, I don't know if these are the same Saint Laurent, they just look exactly like them, that's why I'm saying it, but quite honestly haven't seen those boots styled in a way that I really loved, that really popped off for me as of yet, including Alexander Skarsgård wearing them, unfortunately. Yeah, they've really stuck me with the worst. They're punishing me for not having a television set. They've really stuck me with, some subpar live streams, I would say. The content is not contenting, including this creator cam. Oh, Jessica Biel is there. Let's look at that outfit. No. If you see anyone you'd like me to pull up on, screen, let me know. I'll pull up their photo. Yeah, I really liked Alex Skarsgård's, like, recent press tour looks. I think they're super fun. They're not always, like, perfect outfits to me, but they're always, like, so fun and you can, like, tell. I don't know. He has the right personality, he has the right vibe, I feel like, to pull them off. And I'm just, like, so fed up with menswear status quo, like, it's just so like, we've gotta get over this. We've gotta get over the tuxedos. You've gotta do something else for me. More black suits. It's 2026. Let's do something fresh. I don't know, they need to be held to a much higher standard of dressing, famous men, I think. I like that, Lisa Ann Walter from Abbott Elementary, her purse, like, perfectly matches her dress, like, 1 to 1. If you're gonna do matchy-matchy, like, yeah, lean in. Well, Kristen Bell's dress, is the sleeve attached or is the sleeve just a sleeve? I think it's attached. Oh, what are we all wearing? Well, I'm wearing a giant, Gap button down. I'm wearing a Faded to Hell t-shirt that says, "If it flies, it spies," which is one of my, favorite T-shirts from the fake internet conspiracy theory called Birds Aren't Real, if anyone's familiar with Birds Aren't Real. He doesn't make these T-shirts anymore, it's like the great tragedy of my life because I should have bought, like, 3 backup ones because I love it so much. And no one ever asks me questions about, um, what I mean. If it flies, it spies, which I think is very funny. Right, this live stream sucks, I agree. Oh, Leighton Meester. Leighton Meester's so beautiful. This is a very nice dress. She is not into the fortune the look that she is giving this content creator girl trying to tell her fortune, she hates this. Honestly, this whole stream was worth it just to see Layden's reaction to this girl being like, "Babe, like, no, I don't. I don't wanna play this game with you." Her husband is much more accommodating to this tomfoolery. This isn't Kristen Bell. Okay, I thought this was Kristen Bell, and it absolutely is not. It's like, has she changed her entire face? No, it's a different woman. I like the color on Layden. I'm happy to see a pastel purple in a sea of black. The AP live stream is completely adrift at this point. No no one is there. No one is walking by them. They're just, like, panning forlornly down the black carpet. I'm watching Fran across from me trying to fuck up my couch. Okay, she's lying down. Okay. There's Meg Stalter looking fabulous in her Chrome Hearts knockoff. Hi, Joni. I'm watching a combo platter of this terrible E! News live stream that's like the creator cam or something. It's not good. And I am also watching the AP live stream that is also not good because no one seems to be walking down the black carpet any longer. So AP is not sure what to do with itself. Pretty fun stuff. Oh, we just saw this girl in the creator cam. Now we're regurgitating content. Oh, the creator is off in search of making content for us, though. She's walking around. Okay, there's a Fiji activation. I'm honestly more interested in the food activations than anything else. Yeah, they didn't put them in the right place. That's my critique of these food activations. They're not handing out the right stuff. They're handing it out like this is something that celebrities genuinely want on the right like water. Okay, they probably do genuinely want, but like they don't want to carry around a little thing of Wetzel's pretzels with like cheese sauce or whatever. Again, like, just dump cheese on them or something? Turn this into a Nickelodeon Slime Fest situation. I think. Just at random, dump a whole bunch of Wetzel's Pretzels cheese onto Kristen Bell. She's walking down the red carpet. Wouldn't that be a fun surprise? Oh, also the Cold Stone Creamery activation lacking. It just looks like a platform. And who wants to why would they wanna get up on a platform for to promote ice cream that's not paying them to promote it? You gotta trick them into the promotion. That's what I say every year. You need to trick them into promoting your brand before they understand what's happening. You can't just expect them out of the goodness of their heart to get in there. Also, why are we stopping at food? Oh, I do miss remember the when they had, like, the Fiji girls? Oh, they're here! The content camera just panned to the Fiji girls. They're not getting the love they were, like, 3 years ago. I like I like that we just hire the models to hand out bottles of water with, like, fancy straws stuck in them. Oh, and gentlemen too, excuse me. Equal opportunity. The Fiji folks, gender neutral. Ooh, baby, this red carpet's tough. This is not the Met Gala, folks. But I said the same thing at the Met Gala, as I do think, like, what happened to hiring people who do live events professionally? What happened to, like, hiring those folks to, like, cut from one camera to another, like, orchestrate, like, an enjoyable product that we can all watch together before? Because this is what people like. Did they forget that? Like, we like the red carpet often much more than we like the show itself, and I feel like we're forgetting what's really important here. Oh, I also forgot in case things got really boring, I have been weaving a basket, and I do have my basket right here ready to get back into the weaving should things really take a dull turn. If anyone would like to watch me weave, I'm available for that. Also, I have this sparkling water. Has anyone had this Concord grape flavor? It tastes exactly like cough syrup. Oh, also fun fact, in my book club oh my god, was that this week? Yeah, that was this week. On Monday in my book club, we were talking about, well, simulacrum and simulation, and someone was like, "Oh, it's like the way that grape flavored things like, that's not actually what grapes taste like," and someone pointed out that it's Concord grapes. Concord grapes are the flavoring of grape flavored things, and then that we a lot of people think it's fake because we just have never eaten Concord grapes. I loved that anyway. I thought that was very interesting. And then we went down a whole rabbit hole of blue raspberry, and blue raspberry is also basically just, like, vague, like, cherry like, berry flavors, berry and cherry flavors, and they just made it blue so you wouldn't think that it tastes exactly like strawberry or cherry, and so that they could, like, market it as something you know, a whole real flavor learning session. That's what you're missing out on in the Lowbrow Book Club. I'm over LeMay. I know that sounds random. It's this girl that I'm looking at on the creator cam. I'm just over LeMay as a fabric. We're not using it to its utmost advantage, and I'm sick of the way that we are using it. But also, like, I think it's 'cause I'm a millennial also, though, and it just makes me think of American Apparel. Like, all the American Apparel LeMay clothes we all wore for, like, way too long. I didn't see Dax, but it's possible. Oh, there's Natasha. They just waved her boyfriend down the red carpet. They're like, "Don't speak to anyone." Has anyone looked at Natasha Lyonne's new I don't know if it's her boyfriend or her husband. I think it's her boyfriend. Natasha Lyonne's new boyfriend is spectacularly hot. I don't know if anyone's checked in or not it's not even new, he's been her boyfriend for a while, but I am reminded every award show season, I'm like, "Oh, yeah, they're an insanely good-looking couple." I don't know who he is or what he does, besides just being a hot man. Oh, Brian Tyree Henry's got a whole new look. Okay, I might have to pull this up on the phone cam. My content cam, my personal content cam, because I quite enjoy Brian Tyree Henry. I don't maybe people remember him from my, Met Gala coverage, but I thought he was one of the best by far, one of the best dressed at the Met Gala last year. How do you spell his middle name? Tyree. And I quite like this look as well tonight, but he has a whole new do. Can I make this big? He's got a whole oops, I'm doing it again. He's got a whole new the reverse cam is really screwing me up tonight. He's got a whole new do. You really can't see this photo's not doing it justice, but I really like the accessories. I like the layered necklaces, I like the cowrie shell pin detailings. It reminds me of, Lewis Hamilton's Met Gala look, which was Grace Bonner. Might be the same. My sister's just texting me to tell me that she's watching, Worst Person in the World. If you've seen it, so good. I don't know if you can hear Fran's jingle bells. Fran has a Christmas collar that has jingle bells on it, so if sh whenever she itches herself, it just sounds like a, one horse open sleigh kind of vibes. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel. Let's see. Let's see who else while these cams are disappointing me. Again, thank you for everyone who's stuck with me through this. Not only my technical problems and my inability to show you images on screen, but also just this, like, slog of a red carpet, to be quite honest. I'm really not feeling moved by the fashions. I feel like there's usually a handful at least that get my the wheels a turning, but not feeling it. A lot of stuff that's fine, obviously. That's kind of the problem though with my specific niche of fashion, celebrity fashion is, like, things that are like there's a lot in Hollywood that's, like, technically nice, like, good, no problem, doesn't blow me away, but chic enough to pass, and it's like, that's so not what I'm interested in. And award shows are usually, like, filled with that kinda dress for me where I'm just like, "Yeah, that'll do it. Fair enough." 'Cause, of course, a lot of people wanna play it safe. They don't wanna be on a list one way or another, worst or best. Not that anyone really does worst. I think the Daily Mail might be the only people who still do, like, a dedicated "this sucked" list, and they're always wrong. That's literally my favorite article on their site every time there's an award show because 'cause I'm always like, "Oh, here's all the girls I was looking for. Here's all my faves of the night rounded up in one place. Thank you." Jeff Goldblum, for such, a guy who gets a lot of chic press, it's always the white tuxedo. Not a lot of innovation. Do I have a cat? No, I have a dog. I used to have a cat. She died, tragically. So I just have a dog for now. I'd like to have another cat. I don't know if Fran would love it. I don't know if she would love it or if she would think it was, like, a rodent for her to chase around the home. Unclear. I think she would love it eventually. She's obsessed with other dogs. I should probably just get her another dog friend, but I love cats so much. Mm-mm-mm. I keep forgetting to check back in on this Creator Cam because it's not doing anything for me. I love watching the jangly chains jingle jangle, though, on her dress. I said this on the podcast, like, a long time ago, but I do think that something that we're missing in fashion is, like, volume. Like, I don't mean size, I mean, like, loudness. Like, clothes that make a lot of racket as you move in them. I think it's, like, a dimension of fashion that we're not exploring, quite enough. More jingle jangles, more claps and stomps. Oh, she's taking us backstage. I guess it's almost that time. Let's see if there's anybody else I wanna I'm gonna look through some Getty some more, see if there's anyone else worth chatting about. Also, I feel like I put something let me look at my folder. I have a folder full of my fashions that I put in the newsletter. Let me see if there's anything in there. I feel like there's something I wanted to bring up. Oh, this is unrelated, but did anyone see, shoot, what's his name? Cardi B's boyfriend. I'm the person you need Stefan Diggs. If you wanna humble a professional athlete real quick, bring them to me because I will always call them by their, like, famous girlfriend's name, like, you know, Cardi B's boyfriend or, Simone Biles' husband. It's like, I have no idea who they are. Cardi B's boyfriend, Stefan Diggs, did you see their matching Chanel outfits? Or they're both Chanel, and in that way they're matching, but he had, like a Victorian muff. I love it so much. I love it so much. What a great accessory. You know, Joni no. No, that's not true. I liked, Britt Lauer. I like what's happening this evening with, like, weird draped tops, like, curtain balances as top is very interesting. Let me look up the name of the girl who's also doing it. Is Barker Hanger? I'm not familiar with her, but she also has one of these curtain is it a balance? A valance? What's the word I'm looking for? Valance? This is why I'm a writer and not a public speaker. Yes. Curtain valance, I guess, is the trend of the night. And then what's this girl's name? Barker Hanger. Oh, no, Barker Hanger is an airport in Santa Monica. Oh, it's Chase Infinity. I was looking at the wrong thing. It's Chase Infinity. It's Chase Infinity. Also Chase Infinity, I can never get over her name because I don't know if any of you have seen the show The Other 2, but their brother's name in The Other 2, Chase Dreams. And so whenever I read Chase Infinity, I'm like, "We already have a Chase Dreams." I mean, how many more Chases can we have in here? Anyway, I like the curtain balance tops. Britt Lauer was the other one. I don't know if I said that. And I like Chase Infinity. Her Louis Vuitton dresses in general I've enjoyed. She wore one recently where she looked like a silky chicken, and I really liked that dress. Other than that, though, not much has struck my fancy, but it could just be them not say, "Oh, you know what? Who else I said? Meg Stalter." I thought I thought Meg Stalter dressing up like Kylie Jenner in like a knockoff Chrome Hearts was very funny. Well, thank you. I don't even know what that means or oh, cool. Whoa. Thank you. That's awesome. First time ever. Thank you so much. See? That's why you gotta watch lives, folks. Now your membership. Now you're gonna get exclusive premium access to God knows what. Whatever I'm gonna do and say next. It's all for you. Mm, These these carpet cams are not it. See? This is why I should just send Substack a link to these to these live streams from these red carpets and be like, "See, we could do better. Come on, we could do better than this, surely. Give me a tripod, give me a mic, get me a seat, That is the one thing I would have to stand for hours. That would suck. I'd do it though, I would do it for the fans and the fashions. Oops, I'm still in the grande room. Let's go look and check the tag. Yeah. Wow, remember when we looked at Erin Doherty's dress and I said it looked like Ariana Grande's? I was right, it's Louis Vuitton, nailed it. Boom. I have a sick brain. Sick brain full of useless facts, that's me. Yeah, I kinda like Hannah Einbinder's, like, peasant peasant wench top. I wish it had, like, a more I guess it's hard, you gotta balance out that top somehow, but I hate when we pair, like, really fun, crazy things with just, like, a simple black skirt or, like, a slip dress or you know what I mean? It feels like kind of a styling cop out to me. Oh, so the creator cam we've been watching this whole time is Erin Lim, and she's wearing Raisa Vanessa. Just got that credit. And I like her jingle jangles. I like her wind chimes. I think that's fun. I can't hear it because I did something fucked up with my sound. Yeah, happy New Year. Thank you so much for the memberships. Very, very cool. Enjoy your dinner. You do not need to listen to my commentary. It's probably gonna be, like, 10 more minutes. I don't know. It's supposed to start at 7, so Audrey I don't know, I'll look her up right now. As always, drop names in the chat if you want me to look at something specific because these live streams are not cutting it, and I can pull up Ooh, yes. Yes, Audrey Nuna. I don't know how to say her name correctly. Okay, hold on, I'll pull it up on my phone, but first I wanna Google her. American singer and rapper. I'm not familiar with her at all. I'm loving the way she's dressing in general, though. Man, you guys really know my taste, I gotta say. Okay, one second, I'll pull it up on Getty for everybody. Mm, mm. You know me. Okay, delete Audrey Newman. I'm curious wait, let me also check her Instagram to see if she credited, 'cause I'd love to know who made this dress. Nope. Maybe in her stories? Nope. Okay. Bu 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 here. Very cool. Okay. Just the most reflective, dumbest way to show you this. Super cool. I really like it. It feels very Comme des Garçons to me, and also well, I'm kinda biased in my liking of it because it's also, like, very much in line, with a trend. Again, I'll put it in my 2026 trend prediction video, I guess, coming up, but I was saying that, this year we saw a lot of, like, big 3D shapes in gowns, and I think that this year we're seeing that, like, flattened into the 2D, where it's like and that's, like, what you're getting here with these kind of, like, big circle appliques, like, put atop the body. I think we're gonna see a lot more stuff like that. We already saw this in, Saint Laurent. Alex Earl wore a Saint Laurent dress to Vogue World that had, like, a big circle coming off the shoulder like this. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's very interesting and, like, graphic in an unusual way, and it's also, I think it kind of goes along with another idea that I've been interested in for a few years now, which is kind of like paper doll dressing is what I've been calling it, but it's like dresses that are kind of like built off the body, if that makes sense. I think of it the way you would put a paper doll dress on where you like put the little tabs over, it's so it's sort of like sitting on your body like awkward like up and off of it, but in a way that's still like totally covered. I don't know if my explanations make sense. But, specifically, there's this, Jonathan Anderson dress. What is her name? Why did it just the girl who used to date Harry Styles. who's, like, very chic and beautiful, Taylor, I wanna say? I'm not whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, she is what made me start thinking about this, and this dress is very much aligned with that. Thank you for making me pull that up. I love it. Fun, I like the way it's styled too, like, simple, but to the point. I'm guessing it's Marc Jacobs, just based off these shapes and the shoes. The shoes are a dead giveaway. Hold on, I'll zoom. That's a Marc Jacobs shoe, baby. Those clown feet, that's Marc Jacobs. But, yeah, I like it. I like Marc Jacobs when he's, like, conceptual. Also, this makeup very, very doll. Also very Marc Jacobs runway. Ooh, why does reverse cameras fuck me up so much? I'll look up Erin Doherty we looked up earlier, and I'm just proud of myself because I totally called what her dress is Louis Vuitton because it's the same dress or almost the same dress that Ariana Grande wore at the beginning of last year to the, God, I can't the Palm Spring International Award. It feels like an award show they literally just made up, like, 3 years ago and now is, like, a gold standard. It's probably been around for 100 years, what do I know? Um, but it's the exact same dress because I always refer to that Ariana Grande dress as a deflated yoga ball. And so I saw the shape on Erin Doherty's dress and I was like, "That shape, like, what? So familiar." And then I was like, "Oh, I know why." Let's look up this other one, though. I haven't looked at them yet. Ray Ami. Ray Ami. Am I seeing some padding? Another one of my 2026 trend predictions? I believe so. You guys, I'm gonna have to save these names you're putting in the chat for later because these are good. Yes, yes, Rayami. This is another I've been talking about. I don't know her all these people are also strangers to me. I need to, like, dig into who are you? Like, what do you do? What is your catalog? Um, Also, like, I need to be checking in on your dressing in normal like, if this is what you're doing on the red carpet, like, why are we not familiar with each other on a day to day-to-day basis? I need to be looking at your street style. But I'm loving this, like, weirdo padding. Bumper car kinda padded out fashion is another one of my big trend predictions for the year. I mean, this is stuff we've already, like, kind of started to see towards the end of next year, so I'm not really projecting. I don't really believe in fashion predicting. I think a lot of it's just, like, bullshit. But I think you can, like, look at what's come this year and kind of, like, guess if it'll continue or how it might evolve. I think that's reasonable. And then the rest, I think we just play it by ear. But so padding is one of them, and I love it. I like the little wrist cuffs too, are funny to me. I mean, again, I would have liked to see a little color or something mixed in here, but I know you already feel like you're taking a big swing probably with the padded stuff. You don't wanna go too crazy. Fun, super fun. Can I see it from behind? Oh, they, like, all came okay. So are these girls in, like, a group together? Because 'Cause I'm seeing Rayami, EJ, and then Audrey Nuna all, like, posing together. Are they is this a stupid thing? Are they the K-pop demon hunters I've heard of? Like, are they is that a dumb question? I don't really know what the demon hunters are. I've just heard of them, and it just seems like something I know there's 3 of them, but they're animated, but, like, who plays them in real life? No, I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. I thought that but no, wait, yep, no, I'm right. Google is telling me I'm both wrong and right at the same time. No, because here is a clip that's saying K-pop demon hunter stars reveal who led their Critics' Choice looks, and it's those 3 girls. Okay, fab, very fun. Yeah, we stan. I mean, I don't care really what they do, we stan. Patricia Arquette, let me get a gander. These girls are well dressed. Let me just pull this photo to my desktop so I don't forget. Even this 3rd one who we didn't look up, what was her name? EJ? Good. I mean, it's not as good as her friends. But she's doing some interesting stuff too. This gown is interesting. I think they maybe had to wear black, like, be as a collective, as a unifying element, if you will. So let me stop talking and look up the treasure cat. My queen. My spooky, spooky queen. Arc This I don't know. There's something about I this is drives me insane. I don't have, like, any formal background in, like, fashion design or anything, so it's like I don't know any of the technical words. That's, like, half of why my writing is the way it is 'cause I'm just, like, making shit up and, like, trying to describe things as best I can. But so I don't have any of the technical language, but we've seen a lot of, like, not only this, like, lame fabric, but whatever is happening in Patricia Arquette's skirt, that, like, those lines, pleating, I guess? It's, like, not pleating though, it's not whatever. We've seen a lot of that kind of pleating in lame or, like, in metallics all night. Just interesting. Who's the other one? Oh, Odessa, as I said before, I don't know how you say her last name. Azion? Azion? Not a great choice. But Odessa's dress has the same type of, like, lame metallic with the pleats. Weird. I always think it's interesting when, like, kind of like red carpet hive mind stuff like that happen, like, things that, like, aren't trending anywhere else or, like, aren't really, like, we're not seeing on the red carpet or whatever, but then, like, a bunch of celebrities just show up on a red carpet, like, weirdly same stuff, trends in the ether. Who's that with a dramatic sleeve? Rebecca Saki. Oh, okay, well, the live streams are over. Let me just show you Rebecca Wilsaki, and then I guess we'll call it a night. Thanks to everyone for watching for so long when I feel like I'm just doing a weird one woman show into the ether. I appreciate you all as we struggle to figure out how to live stream like professionals and in a aesthetically pleasing way. As a perfectionist, you guys should know this drives me absolutely insane that I can't do this at like a high caliber like CBS level. But I'm making do and I'm accepting my limitations. Rebecca Wysocki. Do I know who she is? No, but I like what's happening with her sleeve, and I'll show you, and it's really our blanket top trend continued for the night. You seeing that? Kind of a tablecloth tucked into an apron situation. I don't know that I love the, like, chest part, but the sleeve is doing something for me. I think that's fun. I think I say that after every single outfit I like, "No, that's fun." And you know what? It is fun. Okay. Unless there's any special requests in the chat, I'm open to them. If you guys have anybody you've seen or wanna talk about or want me to Google, I can also look it up for you right now and tell you if it's even worth our discussion. Let's do a quick refresh of check the tag and see if anybody oh, they do have my Brit Lauer. I literally say her name wrong every single time I say it. Brit Lauer, Bottega Veneta, spring 2026. Very fun. Anna, she chose a way better shoe than the runway, so congrats to her. Well styled, well styled. Uh, yeah, these folks are. There's not much up on there. You are late. Unfortunately, we're wrapping up. You didn't miss my. I feel like it was not a very interesting carpet. Although we have some interest. We have a handful of interesting individuals that I'll talk about in the newsletter, probably, maybe in a future video as well. We'll see. But thank you for tuning in. Sorry that you're missing out on if there's anybody you want me to Google or look up or talk about or anything, I'm available. Otherwise, gonna call it a night. They're now they're heading into the awards ceremony. Who's this? McKenna Grace. Is McKenna Grace not like the little girl who was on Ellen that one time? Am I crazy? I think I am crazy. Oh, she's in Stranger Things or something. Who was the little girl who was on Ellen that one time? Thank you, Joni. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Fave Grinch movie got whoa, fave Grinch movie costume. I don't think I even know the Grinch movie, like, well enough to say definitively something like that. Who's the, who's the one that the Grinch is in love with? You know what I Grinch sorry, I'm just gonna have to look up Grinch cast. I can't believe I'm Googling Grinch cast. This is the wrong Grinch too. They're showing me not the right Grinch cast. They're showing me, like, the new Grinch cast. Good God, no. Jim Carrey Grinch. Martha Mayhew. Yeah, it's Martha. It's gotta be Martha. You already had it in the chat. It's gotta be Martha May. I mean, Christine Baranski also is just, like, my goddamn queen. I love her. I love all her outfits. I love everything she does. She's perfect. I'm a Gilded Age stan, I gotta say. I love a TV show where absolutely nothing happens, and yet it's, like, high stakes and stressful. Love it. Oh, yeah. There are good body mods in The Grinch, too. I just watched Marty Supreme on Friday, and I didn't realize that, like, his pockmarked, acne-scarred face was a prosthetic. I literally watched the whole movie being like, "I had no idea." I had no idea he had skin like that. That's awesome. What representation, like, what real life representation from, like, a famous film actor. And then I'm on the internet after and everyone's like, "Weren't those prosthetics so good?" And I was like, "Right, right, right, right. They got me. I got. Night Ruthann. Thank you. Thank you." But for my own sanity, I wanna make this a nicer I'm gonna figure it out by the what do I have a week till the Golden Globes to figure out how to use OBS correctly and we can watch a live stream together. So we'll see. Okay. Well, now that you all know that I love Martha May Who, I suppose I can call it quits for the night. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. Love to shit talk with y'all. Next time we'll do it better. Yeah, come back in a week. Come back next Sunday. We'll talk Golden Globes. Bye. Love you. Bye. 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 Bye.